All right, on this episode of Bowks Talking Bouts, very excited to be talking to an individual who finds himself in a very high stakes spot here with the 2025 PFL World Tournament Finals and that welterweight title on the line August 1st in the main event, no less, as Logan Storley enters the PFL Smart Cage against the undefeated Thad Gene. And great having Thad on Bowks Talking Bouts for the first time. How's your day going, man?
I'm doing really good. Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it. And I'm excited for this fight come Friday, August 1st.
And it seems like the, I guess, build up to this one is big, understandably. Like, obviously, a tournament title and everything
Yeah.
like that is going to create that kind of buzz. But it seems like you've been on a big New York City media run. Like, I saw you hitting up like Barstool and Hot 97 and Ariel Helwani. Like, does the magnitude of this one feel like it's at that next level in a certain regard?
I feel like I'm reaching new heights of getting on people's radars. That after beating Jason Jackson, I feel like some more people are starting to notice me either if they want to or if they don't want to. I'm still there. And it feels good. I like it. You know, it comes with the job, and it comes with who I want to be. I want to be one of the greatest, one of the best, and known as one of the best fighters to ever have done it, as one of the smartest, one of the most explosive, and one of the most dynamic fighters. And being able to see that I'm on such large networks and just people who just want to speak to me and talk to me is really an honor. So I'm really grateful for it all. So thank you. I appreciate you.
No, thank you, man. I appreciate your time and you're doing such awesome things. I just, in mentioning that Jason Jackson win, though, I would think that it would be the perfect victory to segue into this opportunity, like just in the
Yeah.
sense of you wanting to win your first pro title and beating a
Mhm.
former Bellator champion who was such a standout there. So I would think that would be like a massive moment and a great momentum piece heading into this fight, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, I wish the fight would have been me versus Jason Jackson for the finals. Actually, it would have been such a fun fight. But I'm cool with whatever I get because at the end of the day, since the beginning of the year, I've been saying that I've been praying that in the name of Jesus that I would be the PFL welterweight 2025 tournament champion before I was even called up as an alternate. So this all just is something that's falling into place. I'm just coming here to collect what's mine, and everything that comes with it is just added bonus. You know, a side quest, which is really fun to do. And I like playing games, so I love doing side quests.
Wasn't really expecting to ask this per se, but since you mentioned it, like what are some of the games you're into that
I'm
MMA
not. I'm
fans could
not.
get?
I'm. I would say I play a few games, but the games that I play them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just got done raging off of Elden Ring, and I say raging because I fucking hate that game. But I play COD a lot. It's really what I do. I play COD all the time, and COD is one of the mains. I mean, damn. Now I can't think of. I think it was Elder Scrolls, last one I played that I actually finished.
Hmm.
But Elden Rings was the one that I haven't finished, and I see so many people finish it. And I feel like they're finishing it off a PC, and it pisses me off because I don't have a PC and I'm playing PlayStation 5. So I'm like, people are telling me you got to do this, do that. And I'm like, bro, help me out. They can't help me because they're on PC and they don't do that little crossover. And I was just like, man, okay, see, I'm getting sidetracked. But yeah, it's I like to play, so I like to see that I'm leveling up, and I watch things like anime, and I like to watch animes where isekais where people are like leveling up in a different role, and I feel like I'm in a different role, just leveling up each time I defeat someone, and I gain huge experience points. I sound like a nerd beating Jason Jackson, and that's exactly what I feel like when I do these things, and I'm getting on people's radars. People are watching me, people are looking at me now, and people want to beat me, and I'm ready to beat everybody who thinks they can beat me.
And I guess in that context of like the, I guess like the arc of a hero within the anime where they face incrementally stronger
Yeah.
individuals each time out, like does Logan Storley in a way represent that to you in this
No.
moment? Or
No, not at all. I don't think Logan is there yet. You know, I feel like if Logan was on my side of the bracket, he wouldn't be in the finals. Does that make sense to you?
I guess in
I
the
feel
sense that
like
you were, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I feel like if I was where Logan was and Logan was where I was, I would have been in the finals still, and he would not have. You know, I had the harder side of the bracket. He went against good opponents, but I would say none on the level that my side were on or that I am on. You know, or what that he is on.
Well, I guess that makes sense with your prior sentiment where you were talking about how Jason Jackson is the kind of fighter that you would expect to meet in the finals. Just,
Yeah.
the tournament was laid out differently bracket wise and stuff like that. But just, Jason Jackson being a teammate at Killcliff of Storley's, from interviews I've seen, it doesn't seem like you, I guess, give much weight to that. Like, I guess in the context of like, oh, here's my anecdotal experience fighting Thad. Here's what you can do. Like, it doesn't seem like you're thinking too much of that or giving weight to that, I suppose.
No. And I don't think they're teammates like that. That gym is super big. They're not a family like gym like the gym that I have. Like I wouldn't be fighting against my teammate. They'd be fighting against each other. You know what I mean? They'd be fighting against each other. So how close are you within that team? Are you guys really family, or do you guys just pass it by, say hello, how you doing, boom, this and that, and keep it moving? And if they do, um, talk to each other about like this is how I felt with that. It doesn't matter. I've grown since the last fight. Like I said, I've gained experience, and from there I've been leveling up, seeing how do I beat my past self? How do I beat myself? That's what I always do when I watch when I win a fight, I go back to seeing how I won the fight and then how do I beat me in that fight, you know? So you could be looking at how to beat me, but I've already seen it. And if you're looking at that guy, then you've already lost because I've grown past that guy already.
Yeah, like it's like you can try to formulate a blueprint for me, but it's ultimately going to be a different blueprint the next time out, kind of thing.
Exactly. Yep, exactly that. I've already renovated. I've already renovated.
And it must be so satisfying because, coming up from the PFL Challenger Series and you weren't necessarily in like the prior tournament fields per se, because you have the unbeaten record, but like technically your third, I guess, go around with PFL since the main stage debut was in 2023. And it seems like, you're really poised to be like one of the big breakout PFL superstars if you get your ideal outcome here. Like I saw you had an interview where you were talking about how you'd like to be alongside the likes of Francis Ngannou, Dakota, Ditcheva, things like that. It must be very exciting to, be poised to, potentially do that here, considering your journey from the Challenger Series, as I mentioned.
Yeah, it is exactly what it's gonna be. I want to be. I mean, I guess Francis Ngannou is really high up there right now, but and Dakota is too. But I want to be one of the people that people look where they look at the PFL, they mention my name as well. You know what I mean? They also mention my name. They don't just mention Francis Ngannou, Dakota Ditcheva, Hughes, Emblem. They don't just mention these guys, but they also mention Thad Jean or the Silverback. You know what I mean? I just want to be. I'm going to be in the talks, not just because it's this year, but I feel like this is my breakout year. You know what I mean? This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. So I won't say this year puts me on their level, but this year puts me on the trajectory to get into their level, and then in future we'll be getting past their level. If that makes sense to you, this is my breakout year, and I'm going to make sure this is the breakout year that people start to. Let's start looking. Who's that guy? Let's start looking him up. Oh, we know who that guy. Oh, let's go watch. Oh, that Gene's fighting. Let's go watch it. You know what I mean? This is the year that I become a suspect on people's radars.
And it's cool that you're, like representing Haiti through what you do as well.
Yeah.
Like that seems like an important piece of it for you as well. It seems like it gives a certain
Mhm.
level of additional fuel to it for you.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I am an American, I was born here, and I do love America. I truly do love America. But at the same time, I feel like America has many champions. It doesn't need another champion right now. And Haiti, through all the things it's going through, it definitely needs a champion. And it's such a strong country with a lot of strong people who are misguided by people like rappers who are like drill rappers or just they look at people like that and they think that that's the cool. And you look at what rappers are saying. Oh, I'll kill you this, kill you that, smoke this, smoke that. It's like, bro, you don't need to be. This is not cool. That's not cool. Doing something with yourself, representing your country in a good way. That's cool. And I feel like there's so much untapped talent over there that we can. That with me, I guess not just me, but there's many other fighters. But I would be like the first to. I would be the first to be representing Haiti and getting a high level professional belt. It'll be somewhat of a motivation or inspiration to the kids out there, or not even kids, people my age or a bit older than me who want to figure out another way to making something of themselves.
That's incredible. I mean, I love that idea, just the idea of being a positive role model. Like, has that been something that's always been an important piece for you, or just with, I guess, the compounded attention on you recently, you get more of a perception of what your platform is or your reach is? Like, does that distinction make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I've been like I would say it's been this way since birth for me because I've been my parents my dad's a pastor, and being in the church, being the son of a pastor, you have to be a positive role model on the kids that are within the church. They have to look at you as someone, or when I say other parents or other teachers are looking to discipline their child, they're looking at who can I say is a good role model for my child to be modeled after. Oh, you see Thad? You see how he's doing this? You see how this is what I want you to be like. So it's always been something I've noticed that since birth that I had to be a good role model on just people in my generation, the next, and just if it has to be the one before mine, then I'll do the one before mine as well. So uh, growing into a bigger spotlight, I think I could do more of the Lord's work and bringing more people to seeing that God is great, God is fantastic, and putting God first is the best way to lead people to just loving who they are and not and just forgiving themselves and just knowing that life isn't that tough when you give the GPS and just the wills to God.
And I know MMA has become a much more, I guess, culturally understood or like
Hmm.
relatively normalized kind of sport. But even in
Yeah,
saying that, like, what's the sentiment from some of the other churchgoers about the fighting endeavors?
I mean it we can't. I would say there's always mixed reviews. Oh, you can't be fighting there. Oh, and there's other people. Oh man, you got to go at it hard because you're representing Christ. But honestly, it doesn't really matter what they say because I personally, it's my walk. You know, you can't tell me about my walk with and in my life. All you could do is you can talk to me. You can have an opinion, and that's cool. Everybody can have an opinion, but you can't have a statement of what I need to be doing. You can't have a finalization on what my needs are and what I do. And I would say this walk has been best, and I feel like this has led me closer to God. When it comes to weight cut, when it comes to all the like all the all the media stuff, all the light, the spotlight, and things like this, going into such a big fight, having to rely more on just giving it up to God because again, it is a lot of pressure. Let's be honest, it is pressure, but I tend not to feel that pressure because I just okay, it's not up to me. God is on you. Thank you. You take it now. You know what I mean? So it's this has gotten me much closer to God than I feel like anything, and this is why I feel like God has led me to on this path.
No, well said, man. And I mean, not to break the fourth wall here, but do you have another interview after this? I just wanted to be mindful of
No,
the.
you're okay. You're okay right now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
yeah, you're good. You're good. This
Awesome,
is
man.
your
Yeah.
time. This is your time, man. Honestly, and yeah, I'm super grateful for that. So, I mean, going out and being able to say it like this on interviews like this, saying, "Yeah, I put God first." It can help someone who is on the sidelines looking in to see who's looking at me and saying, "How does he do it?" Oh, he puts God first. Let me give that a try. If you could give it a shot, then my job is done. I don't have to do anything else. I don't have to do anything else other than just you just looking and just thinking about it, and then you have to take over.
Yeah, no, good messaging for sure, man. And just, yeah, good to put out your, values there and see if it resonates with people out there.
Yeah.
I guess just one of the things I did want to ask, though, while I still have you, because I actually interviewed Logan Storley a bit earlier today and kind of posed a similar question to him. Because a bit earlier, you were talking about the idea of, making statements and stuff like that. Like in the wake of this fight here, what do you think the headlines are going to be reading after August 1st when I guess media types like me are writing articles on this fight?
Haitian representative Thad the Silverback Gene TKOs knocks out Logan Storley in the first round, gaining himself his first world MMA title, becoming the 2025 PFL welterweight tournament champion, solidifying his position as one of the top welterweights. I think that's what it's gonna say. I know it's gonna say something like this. It's awesome.
And it's interesting because I did see an interview with you where you were talking about how you kind of see Logan as a bit of a, I guess, one dimensional fighter, like in the context
Yeah.
of his wrestling approach. Like, I guess, relative to his career progression, though, like, have you seen any refinement in the other aspects of his game, or do you think it's more of like that singular kind of, I guess, sticking with the wrestling methodology and the rest of his skills maybe aren't as refined as they could be in your eyes?
Yeah, no, let's be honest. I'm not talking trash. I'm talking of what we've seen and what we see, you know. There's not it's, if you think what I'm saying is like okay, undermining what he's doing, I'm not talking to you per se. I'm just talking in general aspect. Like if you think what I'm saying is just like, oh, you're discounting Logan. What am I discounting? What have we has Logan Storley knocked somebody out? I don't know, probably. I don't know. But from these last few fights that I have watched, it's been wrestling. It hasn't been striking, and it's been wrestling. And the only time he strikes is when his forearms are burning. So he doesn't want to be on his back foot. So he's throwing punches, and he's throwing lethargic punches, and you could tell. And I could tell because I like to study the human body. I could tell when you're fatiguing out, and I could tell when Logan Storley isn't wrestling is because he's trying to give his forearms a break because he's been gripping the entire time. You know? So the last two fights, the first fight, what was that? It was a wrestling. It was a hump fest. What was with Luciano? It was a hump fest. Let's go into this next fight. What was the second fight with Kikuri? He did the hump fest in the first round, couldn't do it in the second round because he was tired, and then did all he could to take him down in the third round. And Kikuri did not could have gotten out of the way, but he went right back engaging, which was so dumb and got taken down and was just too tired to get back up. And Logan did not do any damage from the top. He just kept him down. He didn't try to do anything. He just had to keep him down, holding on for dear life, saying, okay, I need to hold you so I can win this. I won the first round. You won the second round. I need to hold you in the third round so that I can make sure that I come out of this in unanimous. So no, there's no discount. He's one dimensional. One dimensional. And all I gotta be and what is his punches are insignificant. It's going to be I need to wrestle you. That's Logan Storley.
I guess in kind of like giving an overview of the whole thing, I guess one of the last things I kind of wanted to touch on, I guess this is kind of like
Yeah.
a multi-pronged sort of thing because I would imagine, I guess based on your breakdown, a lot of this training camp has been, I guess, kind of attached to like the anti-grappling, like keeping it within your wheelhouse. And you talk about, I guess, some of the fatigue tells that you seem to have noticed with Logan. I guess all factors considered, does this strike you as a fight whereby perhaps the finish comes in the later rounds, where if that burnout you're seeing happens and your anti wrestling is working to the desired effect? Like, do you kind of see that finish transpiring in the later rounds in that sort of fashion, I guess?
No. Later in the round, first, but no. It's going to be in the first round. It's going to be in the first round, man. I'm telling you right now. It's going to be in the first round. And if it's not in the first round, it's not going to the third. I tell you right now. But it's going to be in the first round that I. And the only reason why I say it won't go into the first, if it doesn't go into the first round, is because he's going to use his whole might to just try and grab me. And that's the thing. I'm going to be doing this anti wrestling because I know how. I'm telling you, I know how to wrestle. I know what to do. I know where I am. I know where my body is. I'm super athletic that way. I understand where I am on the mat. And you saw me getting back up with Jason Jackson. It's going to be the same thing. If I ever get taken to the ground, I'm going to get right back up. And then after that, now you got to hold me the whole time. So I'm just going to be just leaning, putting my weight on, sitting heavy, having you hold me up because I'm not going to let you trip me down. And that's just going to burn out your arm. So if it doesn't finish you in the first round, okay. Now the second round, you're too tired to try to take me down again. I'm gonna just peace out, and my power is there, so it's not gonna be just me punching and you taking the punches. No, you're gonna feel one punch, you're gonna realize, oh shit, this is probably the hardest I've ever been hit. So I gotta get out of here, or I gotta try to take you down again. Oh, desperate shot, uppercut, or knee, boom, I'm out. Oh well, shit, what happened? How did he get me? Oh yeah, you got caught from the knee or the uppercut. Yeah, you didn't see it. You went for a desperate shot. I'm screaming. I'm on top of the cage, screaming to my fans. Oh shit, he's up there. Yeah, that's how it's going to happen. That's how it's going to happen.
Because
That's
I,
the TKO.
yeah, I was gonna
Go
just
ahead.
say, yeah, no, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. It was
Yeah,
more
you're
of a
good.
signal thing, but I was just gonna say I was excited for this fight before, but you're getting me that much more amped up. Like I kind of want it to be
Yeah.
August 1st already.
Yeah, man, I'm excited myself because I know I am just enjoying what I have. I'm just enjoying this entire journey because I look at from when I first started into now. It's like, man, what a difference! What a turnout for me believing in myself and then me believing in the work that God has put me through, the amount of work that I put through, the late nights that I couldn't go to sleep because I feel like my opponent was outworking me. Just training nonstop, not discounting any of my opponents, not discounting anything Logan Storley's doing. I've just prepared for it. That's how I can say I am prepared for it. I'm not going to discount it. He's a great wrestler, but I'm prepared for it. You have to be prepared for it, and that's exactly what I am. And I'm going to go into this fight showing that no, I'm calm, I'm cool. I know where you're going to go now. Oh, I know what you're going to do now. Oh, can you keep doing that? You're tired now, aren't you? Let's go. Now you're going to start. Now you got to start taking some punches, some heavy hits, some heavy blows. How long can you take that? I'm going to really attack that body. So let's see.
No, it's going to be super exciting, man. I'm stoked for it, as I just said. And yeah, figured to give you the floor, though, in case you maybe had a final parting thought as we're wrapping up. I feel like we covered a lot of territory, but
Yeah,
figured I'd, give you the pleasantry all the same and all that.
like I said, come August 1st, Thad the Silverback Gene knocks out Logan Storley within the first round, being raised as a 2025 tournament PFL tournament welterweight champion. Don't miss it. Don't catch the highlights the next day. Don't catch the update on the PFL page. Watch it live, ESPN, ESPN Plus, or meet us there at Atlantic City at the Boardwalk Hall, man. Let's get this money. Let's do what we got to do. And I know I'm going to be the champion. I've said I was going to be the champion. I've said I was going to beat my opponents, and I'm still undefeated. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to stay undefeated.
I mean, the confidence is coming across in such a big way, and it seems very much informed by a lot of great preparation, as you outlined. Super stoked to have you on Bowks Talking Bouts today, Thad. Really appreciate the time. Looking forward to peeping this fight even more so now. And just, yeah, you have a good rest of your day, man. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. You have a great day as well. It's cool name. Bouts talking. Bouts talking. It's cool. How do I say that?
Well, my last name is Dylan Bowker, so I do the play Bowks Talking Bouts. So it's kind of derivative of
Bowks.
that, I guess.
Oh, Bowks talking bouts. Okay,
Yeah,
that's dope.
yeah.
Okay, nice, man. Good wordplay on that, bro. That's cool. That's cool. Well, I hope you have a great day. Go down and do some check-ins. But man, I appreciate you for having me on and excited to let's do a post win interview and I'll have the title. We'll do bouts talking bouts with the PFL champion after.
Yeah, man, I think it's going to be the first of many appearances for sure. But thanks so much. And just, yeah, you
Yeah.
enjoy the rest of your day, man.
You as well, man. Have a great day.